Hello, beautiful souls. This is Myra with Happy Soul Happy Life. Namaste. So, you guys, for these past 2 days, what I've been feeling is fear and change, right? And my messages, I this time I got them through um, the like a movie I was watching, right? And it was about a group of friends, right? Um, that they knew each other from a long time ago, since they were um, childhood kids, right? Um, Grade school, back in elementary, right? And, you know, they did everything together, and now they were getting into, they were, I think it was senior year of high school, right? And these three friends, they always supported each other. Um, they did everything together, right? It was a very good bond. It was a very good bond. And, but with this is the years, it was telling us that, you know, through the years, it changes, right? And it changed to most of, I guess it changed for all of them at senior year, right? So one went to go and play in a band, had an opportunity to go and play in a band, but it would have to tour, right? The other one going to college, right? A university. And the other one was gonna go and sing, right? And, you know, just because they all had, you know, these beautiful opportunities, right? That didn't mean that they, you know, they were not able to support each other, or they were not able to become friends anymore, right? Because they were all going different ways. So I guess this is where it brings that, that fear of change, right? Why can it be the same, right? And we tell each other this. And this could be one of the beautiful metaphor of the onion, right? Different layers, okay? And say that we had dealt with this before, but, you know, fear always tries to creep up. And, you know, it's so, it's hard at times. Yes, it is. Because you have these beautiful memories, right? You have these beautiful memories that you would want to have back, right? But we know that all we can bring from the past is those beautiful memories, right? What we can do now is live in the moment and be in, live in the moment to be able to um, see for our future, right? So if we live in harmonious, right, our future as well, that will, this is the longevity, right? So know that you are protected, you are supported. You know, we might not know how. Say if I want to be a comedian, right? I just have to hold that desire, that passion, and you know, do my little, um, you know, climb up that mountain and and enjoy the journey throughout. But I don't have to know how I'm going to get there. The whole thing is enjoying the destination. I mean, enjoying the journey itself, not the destination. Sorry. And yes, it might be difficult at times, and it might, fear might come to us, but that's when we have to shake that off, and know that we are very supported. And when we feel kind of blah blah blah, know that we can call on our, you know, our spiritual realm, right? And help us with this, you know, this shaking off, you know. And we just have to reflect as well, right? Reflect within and get back to step one and know that, hey, you know, what was it that I used to, what gives me that high vibration? What is it that gives me that muse? What is it that gives me that, my motivation keeps going, right? One of mine is, you know, my son, especially some of the cutest little things he does, you know, and that brings me to that high vibration, right? Gives me that motivation. Also when, you know, when I'm with my family, that, you know, I've been, you know, it's been a road for us. And, you know, sometimes when, you know, say when money issues come apart, right? And it's like, oh my God. But why not change that around, right? Why do I not change that around, might I, and say, hey, list those things that you did that you haven't done, that, you know, all the good things that you have done. And I'll tell you, I'll beat the things that are giving you headaches and frustration and, you know, stagnant, you know. So, you know, open the door, you know, when fear knocks, open the door and, you know, be in front of it and know that you don't, you know, make that first step, you know. And once you confront it, you know, there's no fear, right? You have conquered it. So that's what I've been feeling a lot. You know, change might be scary, but change is what's needed. Changes for growth, changes for personal growth, changes for, you know, for the better, you know. And it is, you know, we might not see it, but we have to, you know, pass through that fear and know that everything will be okay. So I'm just pulling up cards. I just want to see. Anything else for the collective? The Emperor, right? So standing, you know, facing that fear, you know, standing our ground, right? Knowing that, you know, not to be shaken, and we will be shaken, but know that, you know, we have this stability to know that this is the route that we want to go and it's not that way, right? So being the Emperor, you know, standing, sitting tall, you know, focus on what you are wanting and face that fear. Face what is coming towards you, right? And let's see for any oracle cards. I would like doing oracle cards. They're so nice. Let's see. a winter's end. Beautiful, beautiful. And it's regeneration, rebirth, and positive outcome. You know, so always have that positive outcome. You know, this might be a rebirth, the rebirth of old relationships. You know, it could be that, you know, say we are still connected with somebody, but it's no longer going to be working out how it used to work out. It's time for that rebirth. It's time for that new positive outcome, right? You can have that person, but let's look at the how in a different perspective on how we can have this this relationship, this new way of seeing it and even doing things, you know. And regeneration, you know, also goddess of creation, you know. Oops, sorry. Goddess of creation. And it's transformation, creativity, and wholeness. So, you know, it's moving, right? It keeps going. He's like, yeah. Remember, have that journal, write it down. So, feeling wholeness again, right? Feeling, you know, once you feel whole, you feel that you can accomplish anything and that your wheel is just and write those creativities down, right? Because when you are feeling in a stagnant place, you know, you can always look into that and brings you back to rebalance, brings you back at peace, right? So I don't know if the other one was way too blurry, but here. But yes, thank you guys. Namaste. Bye.